Hi, my name's Amanda Morton.
And I'm Larry Morton, and this is our 2003 Great West camper van.
The front of the van here, and it's just your standard Econoline van with the swivel seat. Cabinetry up here for storage. This is our kitchen area. We have the cabinets up here, which is just your standard cups and plates and bowls. Up here is our coffee. We're big on coffee. We have the coffee maker here. We do French press or percolate or pour over. This is our 2-burner stove. It's run on propane. This here is the sink and cutting board. And the sink just pulls out here. It has a pump and it has fresh water. It has a hot water heater. We bottle our drinking water and then we just use the tank water for showering, dishes, that sort of thing. This is a 3-way fridge. So it goes on propane, on DC and AC. Fits quite a bit of stuff. Freezer up here. This is the shower or wet room with the toilet. We don't use the shower inside too often, but we store our shoes in here as well, our hiking shoes, that sort of thing. This here kind of comes out. So if you're changing or showering, you can pull the shower curtain and have a lot more room to shower. This just hooks around here. We've got the big towels on there now, so it doesn't do that very well. And this cabinet actually comes opened as well, so you actually have this whole room to shower.
Hello everyone, a quick word from today's sponsor before we get to the rest of the video. Today's video is sponsored by Hemiway. They specialize in long-range fat tire electric bikes, and these are top-of-the-line, high-quality bikes that are perfect, in my opinion, for all you van dwellers out there. A personal electric vehicle is the way to get around so that you don't have to bring your big van into downtowns of cities. Also, just so that you can get out in nature more. These bikes are pretty much all terrain. I use mine in the snow, I use mine on trails. This Hemiway bike that I'm showcasing right now is their Cruiser. It takes you all the way up to 20 miles per hour, and it has a 35 to 60 mile range estimate. And the bike itself is extremely well made. If you're interested in knowing more and checking out the rest of the bikes that Hemiway has to offer, check out the link in the description and use code FOREST at checkout for $50 off. Thanks Hemiway for sponsoring this video, and back to it.
This here is the pantry and closet, I guess. This is the pantry storage. And then we have all this hanging space. And then we have a drawer down here where we keep all our pots and pans. But this is, you know, not practical for us. We don't need it. We're gonna rip this out and actually have a bunch of pull-out drawers, which will house a lot more pots and pans and or food storage. Other than that, our clothes are here. This is my cabinet here, and it's all kind of fallen over since the drive here. That's my side, and then this is his side. This actually comes up into a couch, which is remote by right here. And then there was 2 posts here and 2 tables this size, but we went to the lagoon table. And we put a lagoon mount up in the front as well, so the lagoon table can go in between us when we drive. I think we're going to put another mount on the outside as well, so we can actually move it outside. We do have AC, which we can only run if we're plugged in. Same with the coffee maker, and the microwave can only run if we're plugged in. We never use the microwave. It's more of our bread box. That's all we use the microwave for. And then we have the fantastic fan, and it reverses out or in. And then another modification was the blinds here in the back. They were on the side windows, but when they were rolled up like that, they actually hung down to about here, which blocked a lot of light. So we took them out, and we just do snap up. We're gonna make something a little bit nicer, but these are just snapped up. We just changed the lighting to these little lights here, and then they're just touch lighting, and then it'll dim out. And then we just use this at night the string lighting. There's a propane furnace, and there's a hot water heater as well.
On the outside, this is the hot water. This is our furnace, all run off propane. Works out quite well, keep us toasty and warm. We have a 4-bike rack on there, only carrying 2 right now, and our wood is strapped on the top. An aluminous tire rack. This thing has been nice. We also have an outdoor shower. So that's where we do most of our showering, just off the back of the van here.
How do you find privacy for the outdoor shower?
We don't. Privacy is how much clothes you keep on. We also have the aluminum rack I built for it. It's going to carry solar at some point. We got a 42-inch light bar and some side lights. They're 4-inch. We also have a black water and gray water tank in these, and this is the RV, your typical standard RV dump for your gray and your black water. Our water fill is back here. We can hook up to a garden hose just to run water through the whole machine, or also the spot where we fill our water tank that's carried underneath the machine. Then we can also plug into, I think it's 30 amp we can put into here, which helps with that air conditioner. Then we have 2 house batteries. They're 100 amp hour AGMs. So they are what they are. They're still carrying quite well. They do what we need.
How do you charge them?
We just drive or plug in shore power. It does have a charger for when we're plugged into shore power.
I knew that I wanted to do this for a while, and after hiking the Pacific Crest Trail, we thought, oh, this will be much easier than walking for 5.5 months, and we can drive and hike all day and come back and shower and go to bed. This is great. Not that I would take the Pacific Crest Trail, was definitely the best thing that we've ever done, but this just gets us a little bit further, a little bit faster, and we do want to do the Alaska to Argentina, and I definitely don't want to walk that, so this is the next best way to travel around and see that once everything's lifted.
What have been some of the benefits that you found with your experience so far?
The showers, definitely the outdoor showers after the hikes, and that has been really, really nice. You
don't have to buy something big and expensive. I'd say we've done a lot of traveling in small vans when we were raising our family. A bed in the back of a minivan worked out well, and you just started a cooler on the side. And
don't try to get what everybody else has on Instagram and, the big fancy stuff. That's great if you have the money to do it, then by all means do it. But try it out first and just get out there. Like I said, this here has been everything that we needed, and we are doing the small modifications to it that is going to make it our own eventually as well. So, but for now, we've had this for 3 years, and it's only this year that we started doing modifications, so it takes that little bit of time on using it to find out really what you don't like and what you want to change. If you don't like camping, even I think the VanLife isn't for them if they're not someone that likes to, and changing of plans. Like, you have to be willing to change your plans, and not run everything
on a schedule.
Yeah, on a schedule.
If you had to sum up, what would your personal philosophy on life be?
I would say start doing things that you normally wouldn't have done. Like when we did our trail, backpacking wasn't exactly something I was into. Amanda liked it, and I was okay with working. And she was like, let's go. We went, we did that, and I went and did it as well. And the best thing I ever did was going out of my comfort zone on something like that.
I don't want to live my life in a box. And even though I'm kind of in a box, in a van. But that's why you get out there and just do new things. And I want to do things that everybody else says you can't, or that's different.
We like getting out, enjoying the scenery.
Oh, and the community, like that is, oh my goodness.
People are great.
The people that we've met is just amazing. Like, yeah, the community of VanLife people I love it. It's a whole new world out there. really is.
Where can people follow your journey?
Is that Morton's on the Move?
Yeah, Morton's on the Move is the Instagram, is my Instagram. And
Come travel with us on your YouTube, I believe.
yeah, come travel with us on YouTube.
Hey everybody, I'm Forrest the filmmaker, the person behind the video that you just watched. If you enjoyed that and want to check out more alternative dwellings, we have a playlist popping up that is all the episodes that we've ever done. There's van tours, tiny home tours, sailboats, off-grid, garden tours, all sorts of cool stuff. So check that out. Thanks for watching, hit subscribe, we'll see you on the next episode.